Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Becca's Backyard. This is the mobile version. Sorry you guys about the shaky video. I am not home, or at least not old home. So I'm going to share my inside thoughts with you outside at my new backyard. Take a look at that view. Right? Little bit of an upgrade for me here. But I do want to talk to you guys about it. And again, I'm really super sorry for the shaky video and probably my double chin. But I didn't get cable up here yet, so I don't have internet, so I can't do the whole usual deal. But I didn't want to miss a week because I really do love that these videos make me so accountable. They make me have to reflect on my week, and I hope by proxy it makes you have to reflect on your week. So this is a big deal, this new house. I'm in a camping chair right now, which I notice is also red. So that's my third red chair with you guys. I guess it's like a thing now. Apologize for that. No, I don't apologize for that. That's kind of a funny thing that just happened. So I look good in a red chair. But yeah, this is a really long time in the making for me. As many of you know, I didn't get diagnosed until I was 36. I'm now 42, almost 43. And for me, this journey to get here to a house, to owning a home, has been sort of painful and a bunch of landmines. So it's been a lot of work. And I know it may seem really neat to you guys, and like I have my whole life all put together, but it's been a lot of work to get here. About 20 years it's taken me to get here. Early in my 20s, like many of us when we were in college, at least back in the early aughts when I was in college, they used to sit outside and offer you credit cards up the wazoo whenever you wanted them. Because, of course, you had no poor credit history at that time because you had zero. And so they would sign you up and let you have like zero APR and a big, huge amount of credit. And then we would all get ourselves into debt. And that's what happened to me through college. And no one had really taught me about budgeting or money or how credit cards work or interest rates or any of those things. And so I learned them all through mistakes and my own mistakes. And getting out of that place took me quite a journey. And then as I was sort of climbing out of that hole, like many of us do, I got into a relationship in which I was definitely taken advantage of, and definitely sort of, I was a victim to my own non-diagnosis at the time, I think. But that relationship also left me in more debt, paying to keep the relationship together so that I didn't have to be alone or unwanted or broken or all the other things that I was dealing with. So I put up with a lot in those relationships, and along with that came some more debt. And so there was the climbing out of that piece. And then, of course, there's the other layer to it that, as I was climbing out of that piece, which is, really very mainstream, very neurotypical problem to have, right? Financial problems. I was struggling with my own unknown diagnosis. So it was really hard to, I don't know, make it all come together. And most certainly with the job history that I had coming along with my non-diagnosis, I wouldn't have ever qualified for a mortgage. So it's been a really, really long journey to have saved the money for oh, I hear puppies. Oh, puppies. But, it's been a long journey to saving up for this whole mortgage and the down payment and getting my credit score up and having sort of everything work together to get to this place. And it's really genuinely for me 20 years in the making. But I want you guys to know that it's doable. And the craziest part about this whole scene, right, is that I have been dreaming, wanting, crying about, fighting for, to live out here in the middle of nowhere with not so many neighbors and my animals, since I was a very, very little girl. And unfortunately, most of the time I spent listening to people who told me, you'll never like it up there. You'll be too far away from everything. You'll be lonely. You won't be able to take care of everything. You won't be able to do it by yourself. You can't. There were a lot of you can'ts to get me here. A lot of them that kept me away. This has been a really long fight. I have been in love with the mountains and wanted to live in the mountains for a long time, and I really, for years, thought it was Alaska, actually, that I was headed towards. But it turns out it was Colorado. So there you go. I mean, here we are. It's a new Becca's backyard. I hope to be coming to you from various locations around here, and maybe even do little interviews down in my little tree grove there like Oprah does. So yeah, I'm sorry for the messy video. I'm sorry it's choppy and kind of short-ish. I do want to talk to you about my tattoo, more weird angles here for you guys, but I'm going to talk to you about that next week, because it's something I want to discuss with you, what it means and why I did it, and there's conversation to be had in there for us. But again, I'm doing this on mobile, and it's all shaky video, and my hair looks obviously like poop, and yeah, we're camping up here in our empty house right now. No furniture, no nothing, just kind of enjoying it this weekend. But in any case, thank you guys for joining me this week. Again, I'm sorry it's such a short video, but who wants to look at this shaky nauseousness for too long anyway? I know I have so much more to share with you, but my brain is crazy right now. I don't even talk about having dissociation. So, I am definitely struggling to put words together. I'm tired. It's been really stressful, but oh, you guys, I am so happy. I am so happy to share it with you. I'm so happy to be able to tell you that it's possible for you too. Whatever your version of the house in the mountains is, you can do it. So we'll talk about it more next week. I'll give you a nice, good, long video then. Maybe I'll make some notes for myself, but I'm sure I'll have so much more to share with you by then. Until then, have an amazing week. I will take notes for you and lots of pictures, and I will see you next weekend. Have an amazing time and take care of yourselves. Bye.